Okay, since we are live, I beg, let me check again now whether we are live truly. Okay. How are we all doing here, man? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, crystal clear, right? Okay. Just give me some minutes. Let me quickly broadcast this link to my WhatsApp and Facebook. This should be fast. Okay. Yeah, if you know anyone that's supposed to be here, please invite them to the link because I'll start talking very soon. Like I'll start I'll start using no yeah, I'll start talking and explaining why, like I said, what I was gonna do. Okay, some few minutes. Oh, finally we're live, man. This was a hell of work. Like it was a lot to go live, but yeah, thank God we're live now. Okay, can we wait for some few people? Okay. Story time for the real situation of things. All right. Yeah, it feels good to be here. So, um, what's today? Today is Saturday, right? Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe we'll just wait for the number of people to be like 10, and then I can start talking. Okay, so while we wait for that, could I just use this opportunity to, I don't know if my system here would allow me. Is it possible to even, oh my god, it's not even possible to share screen, it's not possible to do anything. Okay. While we're doing that, while we're waiting for some people, let me show you guys an app that I found recently for African people, for Africans. Actually, it's on iOS, so I don't know. I've not checked on the other stores like the Google Play Store, but this is on iOS and it's called Real Percussion. I don't know if you can see my screen. This app right here, Real Percussion. So let me just open it. It looks like this. Yeah. So you have a lot of stuff. Like you can see. Really feels like African stuff. Like, so if you want to make drums, if you want to make beats, you can also explore this app. It's called Real Percussion. Let me just put it down here. Real Percussion. Yeah. So anyway, um, I don't know. Should we still wait? I'm seeing a lot of stuff on online. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yep. So if you're here, I'm sure the two people that are here have subscribed anyway. But if you're here and you've not subscribed, please just click that subscribe button. Yep. Wow. It's like you guys don't know how happy I am right now, because to set up this live stuff was really challenging. It was really challenging. Well, I could show you my room around. That's my bed, and behind me is my whiteboard for coding, brainstorming. Oh, really? Yeah. I saw this picture. Tosab TV. There was an asteroid landing at Korea. I saw a picture. Yeah, that's true. Man, they warned us about it too, that asteroid is coming to the Earth. Shared, shared. I saw the picture. The hollow looks so big, but people were saying that that was like a bomb blast or something. Was not. Maybe they didn't see that as an asteroid. They were saying it was a bomb blast. So I don't really know what that was. Maybe not. Well, okay. People are saying they cannot connect. Um. Oh, wrong link. Wrong link. Damn. The asteroid. Oh, okay. Small fragment of the asteroid. Wow. Hey, I need to correct this link now. Oh my god, no. Oh gee. Oh shit. I think I pasted the wrong link. Let me get that correctly. Okay. Who is this? Daniel. Hey, Aremo. I'm not writing an exam. Oh, lol. I just finished my thesis. My thesis writing. I just submitted some few days ago. I'm not writing exam. Yeah. And thanks for coming in anyway. If you have not clicked the subscribe button, please do that right now before we continue. Okay, the number is building. We have 6 people online. Once it's 10, I would start the story. It's a funny story. Yeah, but I feel like sharing it anyway. I'm sure you guys saw the CNN news that was carried. It's a CNN. Somebody called me and said, Jerry, I saw you on CNN. You were, they said this international student was quarantined or something like that. And I was just laughing. I'm like, wow, really? CNN carried me. That's interesting. Okay, we have 7 people. Once again, once the number is 10, we'll start for sure. Okay, Sir Adebusuyi Oluwatobi, thank you for joining. Aremo, you're not serious. COVID-19 exam. Hey, Rhoda, I see you. I see you. I see you. See you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. So before you guys joined, we're talking about some fragment of stuff that happened in Akure today. Toby, um, Toby, I don't know whether you are still in Akure or you are in Lagos presently. Do you know about the fragment that was dropped in Akure today? Well, really, thank you guys for joining. It was a big headache, yeah, setting this up. I'm really glad to see everyone again. Did I say see you? I'm not seeing you actually. All right, so well, I guess the number will not get to 10, so let me not waste our time. Let me just kick the story straight away so you guys can feel me. You feel me, yeah? Okay. Stop. So too much. So it was last month. Are you guys following? Okay. I just wanted to know that yeah, some people are listening so that I'm not just talking to the team. Okay. Okay. First of all, let me see whether I can show you guys this picture. I'm sure you saw this picture sometimes. I don't know if you can see, but there's a picture I want to show you guys now. This very picture. It says international student escapes corona. Anyway, I was the international student. Yeah, it was me. Somebody asked me, was it you, Jerry? I said, yes, it was me. But it was not me, like the me. Like there was another story of one Cameroonian guy that had the corona and eventually survived. I guess that was like a propaganda because I don't know, they cooked up that story somehow. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So let's get straight into, yeah, we have 9 people online now, which is rather cool. Yeah, like that. Okay, so um I can't remember exactly the dates. Let me check the date of this picture. This was March 2nd. March 2nd was a Monday. Okay, so that would be like the upper Monday. So it was the 24th. It was the 24th of February. Yes, it was the 24th of February. So normally, you see, when this whole coronavirus thing gets started, China has been on lockdown for, we've been on lockdown since January now. And you can imagine what that feels like, right? In Nigeria now, they say you guys should they say you guys should stay at home, like stay indoors, and some people are complaining and they don't even know, like you don't know the importance of when they say stay indoors. So we've been indoors since January, and this is March. It's 3 months already that we've been indoors, and you cannot imagine what that has done to us, like psychologically, physically, psychologically. A lot of things have gone wrong, seriously. So yeah, so this is how it's done. Because we are in isolation, like we're in quarantine, everyone's on the quarantine right now. So what we do is that before you go out, you fill some kind of form. So you write your name, they will check your temperature. You would write you say where you're going, and yeah, just some few details on the form to fill. Yes. Okay. So normally we're supposed to fill that form. Yeah, we are supposed to fill that form before you go out because international students stay in the dormitory, the school dormitory, and the school dormitory is like oh sorry, and the school dormitory is like an hotel. The school dormitory is actually an hotel. The first floor to the sixth floor is used for the hotel, like the hotel services itself, and then the seventh floor to the 12th floor is used for the school for international students. So actually, I stay in a hotel, so to say. So yeah, and you can see my room, right? That's my whiteboard over there, which I use for brainstorming sessions, code sections, and all that. And that's my bed behind me. If I just move now, you see. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so normally we're supposed to fill form and we're supposed to go out, like if we needed to go out. And this form needs to be approved by the head teacher, who is like in a university system. It's like the dean of students, like the dean of student affairs or something. It's like Ali Shade and Ifuta if you're a Futarian. Funny. Okay, so this guy was not around on this day. So this day was a Sunday, whether Sunday or Saturday. I can't. Yeah, it was a Sunday. So this day was a Sunday, and this guy was not around. So I went out. Like I just went out. Um, Normally, before you get out of the hotel, you meet with security who would normally ask you for that form. So when they ask you for that form, you're supposed to give them, and they will check your temperature too. They will sign. They will do all sort of things. It's a whole lot of process. So I went downstairs and I saw those guys. I spoke to them, of course, in Chinese, and they were asking me, "Where are you going?" Like, in Chinese, the way we say it is "ni chibuchu." Like, where are you going? Ni chibuchu. Like, are you going or not or something? Where are you going? Nichuna, like Nichunali, where are you going? So the guy said Nichunali, and I'm like, Washanchu Chaoshi, like I'm going to the market. Okay. So he's asking me, where is the form? And I told him, Laoshi Buzai. Laoshi Buzai means Laoshi is not around. As the teacher is not around. Teacher is Laoshi in Chinese, okay? So teacher is not around. So the teacher is not around now. What do we do? Like Samaban now. Like, so what do we do? So he's like, yeah, you cannot go. And I was starving. Like I had bought a lot of things in-house and those things had finished. So it meant that I will not eat that night until the following day and I have to wait for the teacher to come and sign one form so that I'll eat. And I was really starving. So I behaved like, come back here in Chinese, like, come back here, come back here. Where are you going? You don't have the form, come back here, and all that. So I didn't bother. I just left. Okay. I just angrily left. Like, what's the meaning of all this? I mean, I need to buy something. Why are you need to understand that I don't have anything in my room and I want to eat and the teacher is not around. So I left and I went out to the market. And that time was like the peak. This time I'm talking about was February, end of February, which was the peak of the virus itself, like the peak time of at that time they had locked down the city, they had locked down China, they had locked down the whole province, they had shut down churches, they had shut down mosques, bars, and all public spaces had been shut down, right? So it was funny. So I just went out. Yeah, I went out to the market. I went to get a few stuff. Um, okay, so let me continue my story. um, so it was funny. I bought all my stuff and then I came back. So when I go back to the dormitory, they stopped me and first of all, they had to spray me some disinfectant or something. Like I'd gone to carry the virus from somewhere in their own thinking. So they had to spray me the disinfectant. First of all, they dropped my load, they searched me through, they took my temperature again, they snapped me a lot of times. They were just snapping me with their cameras everywhere. So it was causing a scene. So I was just asking them, like, what happened? Why are you doing all this? So they are trying to explain to me. So they are so I was just chill, like, okay, you guys do your stuff. When you're done, let me know. So they were done. They called my teacher, and my teacher was not even picking the calls. So they just let me go. Okay. Prime suspect. Yeah. So they just let me go. All right. Now, that Monday, okay, that was a Sunday. Now, the Monday following day, one of the things I bought from the market had problems. So amongst the things I bought was bread, spag, indomie, and a whole lot of other stuff like that I bought. Okay. So one of the bread I think had some issues. And I usually don't buy that bread before, but I just decided to try that particular brand. Like, oh, I've been seeing this bread for a while now. I don't know. Maybe this bread is, yeah, it's really good. So let me just try this bread. It probably might just make sense. So I bought it. So I ate it on the Monday morning because I always eat bread in the morning, like almost every day. Okay. So I just ate the bread like normal. Okay. And yeah, I woke up. Normally, I wake up ahead of Nigeria. If you're joining in from Nigeria, you're 7 hours ahead of you. So it's 8 p.m. right now, almost to 9. Okay. So so I ate the bread in the morning as usual. At around 2 p.m., I went to cook, like just to cook some other stuff that I'll eat later in the day. And all of a sudden, I started feeling this stomach pain. It was so sharp. Like, first of all, at first I did not know that it was that serious. Like, it was not serious, like so serious. But after a while, it was getting serious. I was wondering what's going on. I just lay down. I prayed on the stomach, observed some few time of rest and all that. Like, I stopped everything I was doing. I just put up the light here and I slept. I tried to sleep, I couldn't sleep. I tried to rest, I couldn't rest. I was disturbed. Like, my stomach was really, really, it was feeling like hell already. Like, 1 hour after that time, it was like hell. Like, the stomach was really, really troubling me. I never felt that kind of thing ever in my life. Like, that feeling, I never felt it in my life. So I was wondering, what is this? And I started thinking of so many things. In a situation like that, first of all, you want to reflect, what did I eat? So I calculated all the things I ate between Sunday and up to that period, Monday. And I just said, it was only this bread. Okay. I cooked potatoes that same morning and I only tasted it. I didn't eat it. I just tasted one. So I was thinking, could it be that potato, or could it be the bread that I ate, like, as a whole? I did not have any answer to this question. Okay. But some other thoughts were coming to my mind that, hey, could it be the coronavirus? Like, seriously. First of all, I thought about the fact that I left the dormitory without permission, without the letter being signed. And already, those guys, the security guys, took my pictures, they already did their ceremonies and all that. So I was scared already for that fact that, hey, I went out without permission and now I'm having stomach pain and all that. So they will really blame me. Like, if they ever discover that I'm not feeling fine, they will blame me for going out. And yeah, they will just easily say that I went out and I contracted the virus. Basically, that's what they will have said. So I try to hide, because every day they check our temperatures here. Even till now, they still do. They check our temperatures every day. So once they come, they knock on your door, every door by door. They shout, chatting when, chatting when. Chatting when means chat that is open to check your temperature. Okay. So they check our temperature every day. Yeah. So there was no how I was going to escape, because they were checking temperatures. And when they check temperatures, I would, when they come to check temperature like that, I'll be feeling down. So they would definitely know that something was wrong with me. So the following day, I couldn't. Yeah, that same Monday. I couldn't do anything. I was just so weak. I tried to take warm water. I threw up everything that I ate, including the bread and some other things that I tried to take, like, just to suppress the pain. I threw up everything. Yeah, I tried another thing again. I ate something else. I threw up. Like, I was just throwing up all day. So I was so lean. I was so lean. Yeah. Then I called my dad. That was like the last resort. All the way from here, I had to call my dad. Like, Dad, this is what is going on. Could you please prescribe something that I will use just so to stop the stuff? So it's like, okay, do ORS. ORS, you guys know ORS, right? Like, salt, water, and sugar or something. Many people, salt and sugar solution and plenty of water, warm water. So without me knowing, I did it. But then when I was supposed to take it, I gulped it like a whole cup like this. I just took it, the salt, water, and the sugar. I just took everything and I gulped it down like. I thought I was going to solve the problem, like, because I wanted something quick. I wanted a relief fast. So I did that, and in 30 minutes, I went to the toilet again. I threw up everything. This time it was just water. So now I was scared to even eat. I was scared to drink. I was scared to do anything, because Everything I did, I was just throwing it up. Like everything I ate, I was throwing it up. Everything I took, I was throwing up. So my dad just said, okay, this time around, that was a mistake you made. Don't gulp it. You need to take it slowly, like sip it with spoon. So that's a lesson for you guys anyway. If you have any cost, which I don't pray for you to, but if you have any cost to take salt and sugar solution with water, don't gulp it, just sip it. Okay. So I did that. Yeah, the story just began. Anyway, so I did that and I was fine for some hours. Coupled with that fact, I was also feeling cold because um the temperature right now is crazy. Hey Siri, what's the temperature right now?
It's 2 degrees outside.
Okay, so it's 2 degrees right now. That day we're talking about -5, whether -5 or -6. So it was really freaking cold. So I was cold, coupled with the fact that I was not feeling fine. It was hell. Okay. So I had to live with that overnight. I was waking up intermittently with the stomach pain. Thank God for one of my guys, Tosab TV. Cheers out to you, man. Shout out to you, Tosab TV. So Tosab TV, okay, yeah, it was a truck carrying 3 tons of AN to the quarry in Auchi. Oh, okay. It doesn't have anything to do with the asteroids. I thought it was the asteroids. Okay. Because they said asteroids is coming to the Earth. I mean, so maybe it fell in Akure. All right. So the truck had issues and so. Oh, yeah. Too bad. Anyway, yeah, Tosap TV. Thank you. Right. So that's Tosap TV. Ah, Domain. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Construct Serve Limited. Is that your company? So anyway, let me continue the story. So Tosap TV is also a Nigerian guy. You guys need to also subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of stuff, like cool stuff, Ninja vibes that you guys will enjoy. It's not music stuff like I do, but it's like lifestyle kind of vlogging, and it's really good. Like most of the pictures that you see online that are beautiful of me, he's the one behind it. So yeah, you guys should subscribe to his channel, Tosap TV. It's on your comment on the live chat. Just find him, Tosap TV. Go to his channel and hit the subscribe button for my sake. Thank you. Okay. So I continue. So Tosap TV brought me Jested in syrup. I mean, you can never find Jested in China. For where you won't find Jested. So he brought me Jested that he brought from Nigeria and he had kept it. He wanted, of course, he brought it for himself, but you know, God will not allow something to happen to you. It's just like it's a messed up situation, you know. Something is not meant for you, it's meant for another person. Something like that. So he brought it for me, and yeah, it was the saving grace actually. So I used that for a while. Like I was taking three what's the name? Three covers. I took 3 covers each time of that drink for like 4 hours interval. Eventually, the next morning, I was all right. Like I could still feel the stomach pain, but it was minimal. So then I could eat um fruits like apple, oranges, and stuff like that, which I did. So after doing that, now this is where the whole problem started. I asked my guy, one of my friends here, to have glucose. I just thought that glucose would give me strength. Like I'd lost a lot of strength because of the throwing up, incessant throwing ups. So I thought, okay, yeah, give me glucose and I'll be fine. Okay. So I told this guy, please help me get glucose. Guys, remember that I said before you go out of the dormitory, you have to fill a form, like a comprehensive form where you are going, who do you want to see, the phone number, the vehicle you take, and all that. Everything you have to fill. So this guy just told the teacher he wants to go and get glucose on the form. And the teacher asked, glucose for what? And this guy goes, one of my guys is not feeling fine, and all that, and all that. And they were like, who? And I'm a popular person in the dormitory, actually, only because I play keyboard, right? Yeah, only because I play keyboard, and I do videos like the evangelist videos and my videos also. And I'm involved in school activities, like all these extracurricular activities, musical activities, and stuff in the school. So, in a way, yeah, I'm a little bit popular. So, immediately, this guy mentioned my name. They're like, oh, really? All the teachers just rushed to my room. They opened the door and they saw me laying down. He's like, oh yeah, come out, come out, come out, come out. What happened? Then I was trying to explain to them that I think it's food poison and all that. You know what? They didn't even want to listen. They just said, carry your bag, carry your bag. You are going to quarantine. I'm like, wait. First of all, they said I'm going to hospital. And so they asked me to pick my passport, my international passport, and some other documents that I'll use to register myself in the hospital and all that. We are going to the hospital now. I want to go, and they will take me there to do medical checkup. I said, no, I'm not going to hospital. Why? Because I know that I don't have the coronavirus, right? Now, they taking me to the hospital would expose me to that environment of people that have the coronavirus, because that was the peak of the time we are talking about. So I said, I'm not going to hospital. That I don't have the virus. I'm not sick. Okay. So my teacher just pulled out all the pictures that those security guys are taking on Sunday. Remember that I told you guys that the security guys are taking some pictures on Sunday because I went out without permission. Okay. So he pulled out all those pictures and he showed me. He said, is this not you? You went out yesterday. That was Sunday. You went out yesterday and nobody signed your form and all that and all that. So you went out and now you have the coronavirus. So people were scared. My teachers were all with masks in their own thinking so that they will not get infected by me. Okay. So me trying to tell them, no, I don't have the coronavirus, and the whole argument back and forth, back and forth. Anyway, successfully they quarantined me. So they said, okay, for 3 days we'll quarantine you and we'll see how you're doing, like your health status. So I said, okay, that's fine. I stay alone. Like, see, this is my room, and I'm the only one staying. Actually, it's not everyone that is like that. Some people stay twos, like two people in the room. So they taking me to another room does not even make any sense to me. Like, it didn't make any sense to me because their fear is that they don't want me to transfer the coronavirus to my roommates if I'm the kind of student that was staying, because that's the norm normally. Anybody that at that period, if you came back from another country into China, they'll quarantine you for 14 days. Like if you come from China to Nigeria right now, I don't know if the border is still open, but they'll quarantine you for 14 days outside the city, like they'll somewhere near the airport and all that. Okay. So I guess that's supposed to be the norm. They are supposed to quarantine you for 14 days, right? Which is that's isolate from the other people. But then I'm staying alone in the room. So I mean, I'm not giving anybody, right, the virus, which I don't even have. Eventually, they didn't listen to me. I'm trying to explain to them. They wouldn't listen. So they said, okay, quarantine. 3 days, first of all. So they took me to quarantine. I just told them, you know what? I don't have a problem with staying in quarantine. I only need my keyboard. Um, I don't know. I can't show you guys my keyboard now because I don't want to be turning my screen and all that. I only need my keyboard. Okay. Most importantly, I need this dude. Once I have this dude, anywhere, I'm good to go. Like, I'm fine. Okay. So I went into quarantine for 3 days, first of all. Like, they took me to another room entirely. I'm on the ninth floor. the quarantine is on the 12th floor, the last floor. So nobody is on that floor. Only people that come back from another country into China, who they quarantine for 14 days, are supposed to be there. Okay. So they took me there, they gave me one room, which was barely empty. Like the room was actually empty. So I'm going to post this online when I eventually come out. So yeah, first 3 days it was cool because I was away from other people. So the whole noise in my floor, everything was minimized. So I could think, I could write songs, I could play keyboard, I could rehearse, I could practice, I could make beats, I could do anything I wanted to do. I could write code successfully, like quietly. Okay. So it was cool. It was fine up to 3 days. Now, after 3 days, I started feeling like I'm okay. But within these 3 days, they kept checking my temperature like on the hour every hour. Like on the hour every hour. 5 o'clock they will check, 6 o'clock they will check, 7 o'clock they will check, 8 o'clock they will check, 9 o'clock they will check. They will wake me up 7 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. 8 o'clock they will come back and check. 9 o'clock in the morning they will come back. Oh my god. I'm like, gosh. This is tiring. Sometimes if they don't come, they gave me a thermometer. They will ask me to take my temperature and send it to an app. So, as a Niger boy that I am, sometimes I'll not even take the reading. I'll just send the value. I'll just send the value 37.7, 37.8. And they were scared. They were like, 37.8 is high. And the way we say it in Chinese is like Taigaola, Taigaola, like Taigaola. It's high, it's so high. Why is it high? Like, wait, Shama Taigaola. Like it's so high. What's going on? I say, and I'll tell my teacher that Laoshi, see. I say, teacher, there are so many reasons why temperature could get high. In fact, I will not listen. He kept saying that as long as my temperature was undulating between 37.4 and 37.8, I'm not going to leave that quarantine location. I'm going to be there till the 14 days, which is 2 weeks. I said, okay, no problem. So after 3 days and my temperature was still in that same range, no problem. Let's see what will happen. Okay. So I went to the hospital. Now that was where the picture that you saw came about. I went to the hospital, and when I got there, first of all, they checked my temperature. It was like 37.4. The normal body temperature is 36 point 36.6 or 36.2 thereabout to 37.2, something around that range. Okay. Now my temperature was above the normal body temperature. So I left it like that, and they took me to hospital. When I got there, like I said, they took my temperature, and after that they registered me, they did all, and then they took me to see the doctor. The school paid for everything, like the blood test I took, the CT scan, everything. First of all, we went to see the doctor. Doctor checked my heartbeat. That was the picture that you actually saw. That picture itself is the picture you saw, where the doctor was checking my heartbeat. He checked my heartbeat. He said, yeah, this guy is normal. Okay. My teacher was not satisfied. So teacher said, okay, let's go to the blood testing area. So we went to the blood testing area. They took my blood. They tested it in like 10-15 minutes. The result was ready. No, 20 to 25 minutes, I guess. The result was ready. You know, it's China now. These guys are really good. Like their technology is top notch. Yeah, in like 20 minutes, the result was ready, and it all came out that I was fine. The last place we'll go to was the CT scan. I don't know if you guys know CT scan is I don't even know I've forgotten what CT is now. Let me see. CT. What's CT? Hey Siri, what's CT scan?
Okay,
tomography. Okay, something like that. Computer aided tomography. Yeah, CT scan, sha. Now that scan, the way it works is that they will just put you under a machine, like you just lie down like that. They'll put you under a machine, and the stuff will scan you completely. And after it has done that, it will give you. They have the thingy. They send it to the doctor or something. It's like the way you do X-ray. There's that blue paper. Is it blue paper? Oh my god, I'm not a medical person. Um, yeah, this is the scan result or something. Whatever, cha. It will show you your heart. It will show you your lungs, your liver, your skeleton, everything. Like even to your pelvic region, your penis, your everything. They will show you. It's inside there. Once they put you under that to scan your whole body once, then you come out. So the guy he said I should go in. I did the scan, I came out and said, okay, you can go. He will send the results to my teacher. Okay, so we went back to the dormitory. And of course, they didn't allow me go to my room. I went back to quarantine. Days passed, days passed, days passed. And I kept complaining. I was like, teacher, I'm getting psychologically worked up here. Like, I can't do anything. If I want to, already I was wearing the same clothes for almost 2-3 days. And the teacher was like, yeah, whatever. So after, I think that same day or the following day, the result of the scan came, and it was discovered that I had one thing called bronchitis or something. It's an enlargement of the lungs. Is it lungs or yeah, enlargement of the lungs. It's just a slight enlargement of the lungs, and that was caused by the fact that I was throwing up. I threw up a lot, so I had my chest region contracted a lot because I threw up, and the food poisoning caused that. Okay, so they gave me medicine I used, and within some few days, I think I was okay. I was fine. So they allowed me. Now I could go out, but I couldn't go back to my room. But I could go out because they put me through the test of the coronavirus as well because they took my blood. Okay, so now they confirmed that it was not coronavirus, and yes, I could now go out. So I was able to go out, and I was going out like, yeah, I used the corridors. I could go to the kitchen to cook my food, but I couldn't go back to my room, and I couldn't go back to my floor. So I was doing everything on the floor of the quarantine, like the 12th floor, which is quarantine floor. So after some few days, now they brought me some medicine to start using because of the results. So I just told them, I'm sorry, guys. My dad is a medical practitioner, and I don't just take drugs anyhow. So what is wrong with me? You have to tell me. So they said, okay, they will give me the CT scan result. So they brought it, and I saw everything. So whatever, I didn't understand jack shit. But it's fine. They said that's what the doctor said. I sent the picture to my dad. Explained. So he said, okay, yeah, you have some. I took it, and in some days I was okay. Eventually, to cut the long story short, now I was fine after 7 days, just 1 week, and they still did not want me to go back to my room. Now, let me explain to you the way Chinese people work. You guys need to know. Chinese run a communist party. They call it Communist Party. In case you don't know what Communist Party is, are you guys still here? Like, are you following me? Let me just know that you guys are following me, because this is another aspect of the story that I'm going to give you. We still here. I need someone to say something. Hello, hello, hello. Are we still here? Did the network cut off? Nobody's saying anything. Guy, can you still see my network? Can you still see my live video? Are there people here at all? Or do I have to connect again? Okay, when this is 1 hour exactly.
I can hear you.
But can you see me? The number of people have been 11 for a while and it's not fluctuating. I'm wondering, is that a correct result? And nobody is answering too. The number of people have been 11 for a while and it's not fluctuating. I'm wondering, is that a correct result? Oh, so
Just hear your voice. I can see you.
Oh my god, people are not talking. Guys, I need a reply from somebody. Somebody should comment on the live chat so that I can know I'm with you, you're with me. Okay. It's not reflecting, Tile. It's not reflecting here. I don't know why. Do I have to reload this? Let me see if let me see if I reload it, if it will be fine. Except this must be some VPN issues. I really want to know the number of people that are online presently. That's my concern, so that I'll know whether I'm going to talk about this or not. This part is really, really, really sensitive.